Now, sometimes in computer games you just want to find the biggest weapon possible and run around wreaking absolute havoc. And this is a big feckin' gun. I mean, look at it. You're a Ghostbuster 10 now. The Larkspur is probably my favourite thing added with the most recent update in Warframe. It is incredibly powerful, it really is. I mean, Hildryn is fun, the Tatsu looks great and has somewhat decent damage, and the melee changes are really nice. But the Larkspur is powerful, can chain multiple enemies in one go and wipe out large groups of them in the blink of an eye, or you can switch to its alt-fire mode and drop a literal bomb on top of them. So it's an absolute room cleaner, which is great for a horde mode game like Warframe. But more importantly, it's bloody good fun, and fun is, I guess, the key to enjoying a game. Yes, it's an arc gun, yes I know, however you can equip it in normal missions by installing a Gravimag in it, which is an item you get in the Tenno-lab of your clan dojo. So like I said, the Larkspur is an area of effect monster. It links to multiple enemies much like the Atomos does in Warframe, and it actually auto locks onto them as well. So you just have to aim in the general direction of enemies, and the beam from the Larkspur will seek those enemies out, absolutely plow them with damage, and then dead. That's not an exaggeration. It's like the Atomos with elements of the Phantasma as an alt-fire that just obliterates anything that it touches. Now, the alt-fire mode can deal self-damage and can kill you, so be careful not to blow yourself away. Now, when DE announced arc guns would be usable in normal missions, they said that they wanted them to be seen as a moment of power, not as a weapon type that would replace all other weapons in game and you would run with them non-stop. So basically until it would run out of ammo and you would have to wait for the cooldown to resummon the arc gun back in. So it's an oh shit, let's get some work done kind of moment, or when you're going up against the Orb Mothers. And the Larkspur is the first time I've properly felt that wow moment in game with an arc gun. Yes, weapons like the Velocitus, the Fluctus and the Corvus are very powerful in normal missions and can nuke the Prophet Taker or Mother down in no time at all, can absolutely destroy those limbs, but so can the Larkspur, and the bonus of using it is that it can clean up those pesky ads really quickly as well, because it chain links to each one of them and just wipes them all out. And in an actual Arcwing mission, if you run those, it's incredibly effective because of those links and because it seeks out those enemies that fly close to you. So the Larkspur is a Mastery Rank 8 arc gun that is a radiation based beam weapon that, like I said, its beams will seek out enemies and link between multiple targets. Its primary fire has a low crit chance and a really high status chance of 50%, so that's the beams, and its alt fire of dropping those bombs has a 26% crit chance and a 34% status chance. So it can reach that 100% status mark if you use multiple dual stack mods. Now, the alt-fire charge attacks will consume 10 ammo per shot and are radiation and blast based, but they do some really insane ragdolls, and like I said, there is a lot of self-damage there as well. On the plus side, the fact that this deals base radiation damage makes it the perfect type of weapon to bring with you when you go up against one of the Orb Mothers out in Orb Vallis. So at the minute you have the Prophet Taker, and hopefully this week or maybe next week we will have the Exploiter Orb to fight as well. So this is the perfect type of weapon for both of those fights. The Larkspur also has the largest magazine size of all arc guns in game, which means more room cleaning before you need to reload, and if you have it equipped with Hildryn, it will have an extra 300 ammo in reserve compared to using it with any other Warframe. So with Hildryn you're going to have more ammo, I guess, before you run out of using the arc gun and end up having to wait to summon it back in. In fact, I've modded 4 more ammo simply because of this, which will allow me to keep it active for longer. So the Larkspur is a clan tech weapon, and it can be researched and acquired from the Tenno-lab of your clan dojo in order for you to build it. The same place basically where you're going to need to get that Gravimag so that you can use the arc gun in a normal mission. Now, I currently have 2 Forma on my Larkspur and have modded it for damage, fire rate, 100% status, and of course for more ammo. Like I said, this for me personally is probably the best item to drop with the latest update. But let me know what you think of it if you have it in the comment section below, or if you don't have it, then I would definitely highly recommend you get it as soon as you can. Do me a huge favour, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't, and as always,